Yo, boys, HadsChat 66.
Bow, bow, bow.
Last podcast, so much arguing, basically one topic the whole time. Now we can talk about shit that we want to talk about last time. Haas has had like 5 changes in his life in the past 3 weeks, so he can tell us all about his life. I guess. I think everyone else has been boring, nothing much. Playing Smash, winning, kicking ass, normal shit.
Normal stuff, classic.
Well, what have you been up to, Hussy?
Well, the reason I wasn't here for 2 episodes, or maybe no,
it might have just been one. Episodes. It might have just been one. We didn't even do it 1 week.
Oh, because that one got deleted.
Oh yeah,
right?
Yeah, true.
Well, anyways, the reason I was gone for 2 weeks before last episode is because I was in Guatemala, which is something I've been doing for a long time. I'm go with a small group of people, and we build a house for people that live in literal mud houses, like mud and tin and wood houses, pretty much. But yeah, I'm glad to say that I'm not pissing out on my butthole anymore, which is what happens to me every time I come back to America and eat American food. Is I get really bad, like I get like reverse traveler's diarrhea every year. So like I'll go there and usually be fine, and then I'll come back and then I just like can't eat anything for like 2 weeks without like.
Yeah. If there was just Guatemala food around, would you prefer that, or you still prefer American?
We eat pretty good food down there. I would say I probably prefer American food in most cases, except for this. There's 2 places we go. There's this one lady who literally lives in the jungle and she cooks pizza, and it's the best pizza I've ever had in my entire life. It's like top 3.
Best pizza?
Well, it also is added on to a day of work, like hard work. Like I said, because we built a house.
Oh yeah, so you're like starving.
So we're like starving, and like only thing we eat for lunch is peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And I don't like jelly, so I just eat straight peanut butter sandwiches. And I don't complain about it because like I sign up for go there, ask for money to go there, and like that's what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? We get like peanut butter jelly sandwiches or ham and cheese. And I don't like. What's
your main drive to go and do this?
I mean, just knowing that. First off, man, I feel like I get called to go, like in a religious aspect and like a spiritual aspect. So that's definitely the main drive. But like the main like drive that I feel like everyone that's religious or not religious can relate to is just knowing that you go there. There's a family, like for example, the family we helped this year. Their house is on a hill. That's why it was so hard this year. And literally, it's tin house on a hill. Imagine like tin wood and stuff. And then and recently, it's been storming where they live, so their house has literally been falling off of a hill. So imagine waking up in the middle of the night and your house is gone, like you get hit by it, like the walls are crumbling onto you. So just knowing that this family, who's really nice that we met, is getting like a shelter. You're providing that. Is like the best feeling ever. It's the best feeling ever for like, I mean, like you're doing it for God, so that feels good. But you're also doing it like, I mean, like everyone's human. You know what I'm saying? It feels good inside too. Like that, even though like just doing it for yourself too is good. You know what I'm saying? Like it feels nice.
So it's not to just bring your friend, not to bring back your friend's sick bracelets. That's not.
Dude, that is also a great part. I do bring all my friends back sick bracelets. We should start selling them on the HadsChat podcast.
That'd be fire.
I'm not doing
I don't know. The whole thing kind of sounds like a Mr. Beast type deal. I'm not buying it.
Really?
Yeah.
You think? Well,
any of y'all are
front?
Any of you guys are welcome. Any of you guys are welcome to come and see what it's about. So I'm gonna try to get Gaten to go next year. That's what I want to do. Is get Gaten to go.
You're the 3rd person who said that they want to do like a mission trip with me in the last like couple months. Both of my parents want to do a mission trip with me, and now you.
Well, if your parents want to come too, they're welcome, because our group is very small and we need more people. Because we already know the house we're building next year. But dude, I don't know. The reason it was hard this year though is because we were in a new village, besides the one we're used to. So we had like no friends there, and it's like pretty awkward because like we don't know anyone. But dude, I'll never forget. So this is how like they started out going to so the village, the people I go with, Brad and Brandy. One of the years they went, they used to go with this corporation who turned out to be like what Sam was talking like bullshit. It was called Hope for Life. I'm calling them out. They used to go with these people, and they'd have this like, dude, and they would spend like 20 years ago double the amount of money that we spend today to go. So that's how you know it's a scam, because prices were like way lower 20 years ago.
So they were just like pocketing it.
They were, dude. They made it was like a for-profit thing when it was marketed as like a non-for-profit thing, and they do good in Guatemala. Like for example, you'll pay $5,000 to like go build a house, and they'll build a house for like $2,500. So they just like pocket the rest of the $100. Or like they'll put a picture of a kid like sponsor, right? So you sponsor like a family, you send them $50. That family does get the $50, so it's good, right? But that advertisement is seen by 10 different groups. So 10 groups sends $50. The family only gets $50.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like
So
really
where's
low level, like fucking.
Yeah. So like it
shit,
is
though.
like a net
at least
positive
fucking-
for the people they're helping, but it's also like super shady. So pretty much they took it upon themselves just to say like, nah, we don't need any group. We're just gonna do it all ourselves. So we like are under any corporation. We can literally do whatever we want to. We like have so many connections there. Like we have like our own like block guy. We like stay in the hotel that's there. We're friends with the mayor. And the craziest thing is like one of the first years they went into the village that we usually go to. Brad was talking about this, and like Brad is the guy, he doesn't really talk. You guys know him. He's the one that did Marissa's wedding, but Brad like never talks.
Mm-hmm.
So he's unless he has something important to say. And he was telling us a story about like how one of the first years they were in Santa Cecilia, they were building a church there, and then they ended up building a bunch of houses. But he said that he had the like number 50 on his head the entire week, right? And he knew like he didn't know why, but he had the number 50. So the way it kind of started is he like was talking to the school because he saw that there was kids going to the school, but there was all, and he asked like, and he said the number 50, whatever. Ended up, whatever happened is they had like enough extra money to buy like exactly 50 book bags, like that they like had left over. And then he went to the school and told him about that, and then he's like, how many kids go to the school? And they were like 50. So he like came back, and every year. That's one of our big things we do is a book bag like thing, and then it became a bigger thing because you can only go to school in Guatemala if you're a kid if you have supplies. So that's like that's like the barrier to entry. Not like America, like not every kid can go to school. You can only go to school if you can afford supplies. Well, turns out if you can't afford a house or food, you don't afford school supplies. So like he was like wanting to like help the school, but he was like, how are we gonna build a school? A school's massive. Next year he comes.
Gosh, dang.
Next year he comes, the government built a school in the village. So it ended up being like 150 kids could go. And then ever since then, they've been raising like enough money for like 150. But they call it 50 for 50. You spend like amounts of money and then they do school bags. So school bags and food bags are our main thing. And then we build houses most years. I build a house every year I went except for one.
So you guys build one house as a group?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, with the help of the family. And then Melvin sends a worker. Melvin's our guy that's like the blog guy who we get all of our equipment from.
Like he like tells you guys what to do because like you guys don't know how to just like straight up build a house, do you? Like regulation wise.
Oh yeah, Brad knows how to build a house there.
Oh,
down
damn.
there. It's way different. Yeah. He knows just as much as the guy that's building the house does. So like, and then a lot of us can lay block down there and stuff. Not up to American standard. Like I don't think any of us could do anything that's like good here. But I mean, none of our houses ever fell down.
It's crazy because the white people are building houses in Guatemala, and then down here it's just a bunch of like Guatemala.
No, that's how it works. Dude, they work
crazy.
insane, bro. The stereotype is real about if you ever see like someone that's born below the Mexico border, bro, like or in Mexico, bro, like all the Latin people, bro, they're crazy at working. Like they won't sit down. They will never sit down. They'll just work till like they literally die. It's insane. But
so I got a question for you.
Yeah.
So you say that you guys were you were going with this group that.
Well, I never went. I only went.
Yeah, all right. Your church did, right? And
well, yeah, it's not really my church anymore. But yeah.
Okay. The church
group,
that you attended when you did this shit, and
Yeah.
you still happened to go to Guatemala with them. At a point, though, they were entrapped by this group that was stealing like $50.
Not really trapped. It's just kind of how they.
All right, but you get what I'm saying. They were a part of
Yeah.
that, right? All right.
Yeah.
So, and you say that they realized there's some fuck shit going on. They're like, oh, we don't need that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, oh, it's for the better, so on, so on.
Mm-hmm.
What if, and stick with me here, what if that's just what they say, but what they realize is why would they go through them when they could just do the scheme themselves? Think about that.
Well,
damn.
I mean, beyond, hey, there's no guarantee, there's no proof. You don't know. It's not your church anymore.
I mean, no, it is. And also, the people don't go to the
It
church.
is your church. Is it your church or is it
no,
not?
it's just
Okay.
people that go. It's
There's
random
no way-
First of
there's no
all,
way
you
you'll
can
know.
look up the price of the plane ticket they bought, and it relates to the price that I pay them. So and we don't sponsor anyone, so there's no extra money.
But here's the thing.
What's
For
the thing?
y'all, all you know is it's just y'all. But who's to say they're not doing the same shit, sending that out to a bunch of other groups, and you just don't know? Just like the other group was doing. And they're sending out extra expensive plane tickets.
Damn, Haas is laughing like Sam's saying some retarded shit here.
No, he is. He's
I mean, no,
Damn.
there's no way of knowing. There's no way of
what do
knowing.
you
You have
mean?
no idea. How would you know? I'm just
What do you
saying,
mean? How
devil's
would I know
advocate.
what?
Because
no one else
they're
is
not
going
doing
with
the same
this.
shit. Yeah, because they could be sending it to them to other places. For all
But
you
who
know.
would be sending it to them?
Your
It's not like
church
an
would be fake sponsoring other church groups to go, just like this Quest for Life shit was doing.
You don't understand. Everyone that goes, like, half people all go to different churches. It's not like a church. It's like it's literally completely just Brad and Brandy. And Michelle.
Yeah,
There's
I
like
get
3
that.
people
What I'm
in
saying
BTH.
is they also could still be running a scheme themselves.
But
they
there's
just don't
like no
publicly let
profit.
y'all
They
know.
lose money every year when we go
As
down
far
there.
as they let you know.
Yeah, but there's like nothing else to profit. We pay one time a year for the whole entire trip.
Listen,
There's
I'm just
no other
saying
profit.
it's not out of the realm of impossibility. Odds
I
are
think
it's not true, but it's
realm of
definitely not
possibility.
0% chance. They've definitely profited in some way.
I mean, they profit by they get to go
And
to
they're not
Guatemala.
sharing it with you, bro. You're getting fucked over. Be honest.
There's no extra income that they get. I promise
I
you.
mean, are you the accountant?
Dude, no, but where would it come from? It would come from nowhere. Unless they were just like randomly doing a fake website online, which isn't true.
That's what
Anyways,
I'm
can you
saying,
stop
maybe.
slandering my friends? No, dude.
I'm
No,
not
I trust-
slandering them. I'm just saying
Yeah,
it could be
You
possible.
are. And you could be
I'm
a
just-
serial killer. What are you talking about?
Oh, true.
Yeah, I could, but the difference is
There's no difference. You're just talking about my homies.
historical situations in which this has happened amongst you and your church group, where they were involved inadvertently with a different group. And all I'm saying is that it's possible that they
Bro,
saw
what are you doing
how
with your camera
successful
off?
that
That's all
was.
I want to know.
Oh, shit.
For the other people listening, before we started the podcast, Gaden was like, "Yep, we'll start as soon as Sam turns his camera on." Sam said, "I can't turn my camera on." Gaden said, "Why?" And Sam said, "Busy."
Damn.
So all we can know
Looky
is
true.
yeah. So
Good
also,
retort,
you're
Haas.
the sussy right now. Right,
I mean,
bro,
it's a
that's all I'm
good
saying.
hey,
good
it's a
retort.
good deflection. Good deflection away from the fucking Ponzi
Bro, I
scheme
can't
that
see
your
your
church
face.
is running.
It's not my church.
Yeah, well, there you go. So you have no idea. Anyway,
Dude, there's 2 people
Hoss
that
takes
on
part in
the
a
thing
Ponzi
that we
scheme.
go
That's
to.
all everyone at home needs to know. All right, next.
Okay. Well, anyways, our Ponzi scheme has been going there for 20 years, and we've done a lot of good.
Ponzi scheme is successful still.
And
And
I
Gaten, they're
encourage
trying to
anyone,
recruit
anyone
Gaten.
that wants to come. This year, a lady came with us, bro.
How much money would I pocket?
Well, you
actually
get like
pocket
10%
$0.
of what Haas gets. That's how that works, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
it's
down the
pyramid
ladder.
scheme.
Oh,
okay,
it's a
okay.
pyramid scheme.
Yeah, it's a
I
Well, the way
saw
you're
that.
describing it, in that case, it would be.
Dude.
Haas,
no.
why have you never invited me to go?
That's my
What?
job now, is to invite you.
Why have
so
you
I can
never
get the
invited
10%.
me to go?
You can go if you want to.
I've always
Yeah, but
wanted
why
to, but
was-
you never sent me the invite.
Why was Gaten the first person that came to mind, not Cam? That's what I want to know.
Well, I don't know.
What
I mean,
is
it's
it
just
about
trying-
Cam that makes you not
Well,
want to invite him?
yeah.
Hmm?
Well, Cam's not really a religious person.
You don't think I'm
You
into
don't have to-
scams?
You don't have to be
No, I'm just
religious to
kidding.
go and do and help
Well, no.
the world.
But
Mr. Beast isn't a Christian.
Obviously, but there's also other avenues that you can help the world that's aren't through like a God first led trip.
I don't know. I just feel like your right and duty as a Christian would be maybe to lead him to God.
No. Oh, I mean,
Sounds like just a
yeah.
Ponzi scheme and fake,
yes.
like smoke cloud of Christianity over in Guatemala is what it seems like.
What are you talking about, dude?
Little hesitation there.
Damn, Samuel with his camera off is actually a menace.
It's just a menace for no reason.
Off camera, Sam is crazy.
All right, I'm done. Continue.
He's not done. But dude, this year though was the hardest year ever because we worked every single day because the house was on a freaking hill, and there's a lady that came with us that was the worst person I think I ever met in my entire life. She was actually F tier. She was
Why
actually
was she
F
F
tier.
tier? What'd she do?
Bro,
She like
dude.
couldn't lay the pickaxe?
We're just gonna call her Debbie.
Alright.
So Debbie, no one knows Debbie. So the group we used to go to with used to be a lot bigger. Now it's pretty smaller. Everyone knows each other. There might be 1 or 2 new people a year, and it's usually pretty cool. Like everyone has fun watching the new person because there's a lot of new stuff you experience. Like the first time you don't flush toilet paper is just weird. You know what I'm saying? Like it's weird stuff like that. Getting to a bus with no AC, just seeing like an entire family on a motorcycle. There's a lot of stuff that's weird. It's different.
Mhm.
So this lady signed up on a church sign up board that we had like 3 years ago and then never went. And then she like randomly like emailed them to go. So like everyone, and obviously they're going to be like, yeah, come on the trip, whatever. And she has a 14-year-old son named Braden. And he came and he was cool. But dude, the mom, bro. And she said in all the meetings, and she's so annoying. She laughs after every single sentence. She like scoffs. She like never stops talking. Everyone hated her. Like actually, like she made everyone mad. Even Cindy, who is this like lovely grandma that comes with us on the trip. And
Why did
was
she
like,
make her mad? Just
Yeah, I'm
laughing
gonna get
after
into it.
every
I'm gonna get into it. Anyways, she literally said like all the meetings, like everyone's telling me I won't be able to make it down there. I'll get too hot, but I think it's the devil. That's what she said every meeting, and everyone is like looking at her like, bro, like maybe they're just giving you good advice. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's the devil not trying to get you to go. Like, I don't know. But she got down there, bro, the whole time. And she's talking about us how she's flown 7 times. Whole time in the airport, just asking like mad questions about the airplane. We get into the airplane, and like I said, she's already on like everyone's nerves just from like yapping the entire time. And she's like, hey, flight attendant, I saw an empty seat up there. You mind if I go up there and sit? Like in first class or whatever, and the flight attendant was like, "No, that's not really how that works. You have to sit here." And then she like argued with the flight attendant. So already like bad taste in my mouth.
Before even in the air, bro.
Yeah, before even in the air, already bad taste.
I don't know. Y'all are kind of judging her a little tough.
We
Not
are
very
hardcore. I know.
Christian-like.
I am hardcore, dude. She was mad annoying. Anyways,
Fucked up.
we get there in the van, bro, and we told her like a million times it's a 5-hour bus ride with like limited air condition to the van, bro. We got in there, we're an hour into the bus ride, mad and comfy. She's like, are we almost there yet? And they were like, no, it's like 4 more hours. She like is going insane. She's like, I didn't know that it was gonna be 4 more hours, like all this like crazy stuff. And her son is so embarrassed. And she also doesn't let her son speak. Like I said, he's 14, but he like hasn't said a word because she just speaks for him.
What
Really
color hair did
weird.
her son have?
Blonde.
Interesting.
Yeah, no, she's stepmom, so she's not even his actual mom, which is even weirder. Yeah, and she was just saying the whole time like all this like high horse like biblical stuff, whatever. Like it's just like really like weird. Like I don't even know. Anyways, we get to the hotel room. The hotel's not nice. It's like Cameron's room, but imagine 3 more beds are shoved in there. No, I'm saying imagine 3 more beds are shoved in there, and there's bugs.
It's already halfway to my room.
It's already
every time someone leaves for Smash.
Yeah. Dude, she complains about the hotel room. She's going crazy about the hotel room. It's like the TV's not working. Her bed's uncomfortable. We're like, do you know where you are? Like, she thought we were going to like an Airbnb, I guess, or something like that. I don't know, like what she thought.
Fucking resort.
Yeah,
Don't mind me asking. How much does it cost to go on this trip?
What? Like,
how much does it cost to go on this trip?
$1,400.
Okay, so she probably didn't even realize and just thought she was getting a steal of a trip for how long you were going.
Dude, no, but she went to every single meeting, and they talked about like all the hard stuff like we go through, like we make sure everyone has tetanus shots because people get cut by metal like every single year. It just happens when you're working. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like make
so
sure
she's just
barbed wire
out.
everywhere, dude. It was the most frustrating person I ever talked to in my entire life. First day she goes. She doesn't do a single thing in the construction site, which is fine. I figured that was going to happen. She laid down on the rocks and poured water on herself and like slept on a pile of rocks. And she's like huffing and puffing the entire day. And then she like goes past us and she's like, y'all need me to do anything? And every time I'm like, do you want to like dig? And then she would just like walk away. Second day, so we're all like dead tired second day, bro. Second day, she doesn't go. She stays in the hotel room the entire day. Third day, doesn't go again in the hotel room.
Wait, so first day she didn't even like lift the concrete block. First, she just went out there and started pouring water on her.
Yeah, and for example, we have 2 other ladies that go with us. So it's been going to this for a long time. Cindy and Marquita, shout out. They're like my like other grandparents. Like, you know what I'm saying? And they're older ladies. Like they can't get around. They don't help us with construction at all. But they made sure everyone had seeds. Marquita filled up everyone's water bottle, like made a bunch of like liquid IVs, and they set up the women's Bible study in the new village. Like they did all that in a day. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like everyone helps lifting. There's a lot of stuff you can do. Like they made lunch. They did a lot of stuff, and they're like pivotal to our trip. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's not like just because you don't lift, like we like are like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of stuff you can do.
Wait, what was Brayden doing anything during this time?
And she kept calling them Mexicans, bro. The Guatemalans, bro. And I was getting so annoyed. You
better not take Gaten down there, bro. You do the
she kept calling them
so bad.
She kept calling them Mexicans, bro. And our translator Todd was like, "Listen," he pulled me to the side, and he was like, "Bro, he's like, I'm gonna get in trouble." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "I'm gonna get in trouble, bro. I can't take her." And I was like, "Bro, just ignore her, bro." And he's like, every time she talks to me, I act like I don't speak English. That's what he told me, bro. But anyways, second day doesn't go on the trip. Like, just stays in the hotel room. Bro, that hotel is boring. The Wi-Fi is like not real. It's kind of a myth. The Wi-Fi. The TV only plays like 2 channels. One of them's the news. The other one is action movies in Spanish. And a lot of times it's like Fast and Furious in Spanish. So that's like the 2 channels that you get. And then there's a card channel. So there's 3 channels. Dude, I don't know what she did the entire time. But anyways.
Does Brayden stay with her?
No, Brayden was following me and my friend Connor around. I guess, and I think he was like, he like went to some like alternative school. I think he was a little slow. He was a good kid, but every time I talked to him, he just wanted to talk about basketball. And like, that's all he would talk about. That's the only thing he told me the entire trip. He's like, when I get home, I'm going to do 100 free throws. And I was like, that's cool, Brayden. And then he was like, you know Scottie Pippen? And I was like, yeah. He's like, my game's kind of like his. Dang. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, they don't fuck with this good game. He used to do 100 free throws a day.
And he's going to a school in our county, and he's going to try for the basketball team. And like, he's like obsessed with it, bro. And
that kid's going to make it. He's
gonna that kid's like, definitely getting cut. I'm sorry, Brayden. I already get the vibe. You have to do 100 free throws a day.
Dude, all I know is there's a lot of judging going on in this trip. It doesn't sound very godlike.
But Brayden did a really good job.
Why are you judging us for judging, bro?
Yeah.
I'm just, from a Christian perspective.
Bro, let me tell you, bro.
That's all I gotta say.
No, it is pretty fucked. I immediately didn't like her. But most people on our trip gave her the benefit of the doubt. So she didn't go any day we went to La Fraga, which is the village we built the house in. She did go on she stayed in the hotel room for 3 days straight, just dying, like complaining about everything. 4th day she went to Santa Cecilia, which is the village that our normal village where we have like amenities. Like there's a church you can sit in, there's like a good place to get water, there's shade, whatever. So she went there for everyone, like with half the group, with the ladies that don't do the construction. And she still annoyed the crap out of them there apparently. 5th day.
What does she talk about when she's yapping? Is she like complaining the whole time? Or
yeah, she's just complaining the whole time, just like asking like weird questions, like. But anyways,
like where you Mexicans come from?
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah. Like actually,
oh my fuck! You're gonna get shot, bro.
Like literally saying, like, in Guatemala, Mexicans do not get along. It is like the worst sin in the entire world to call a Guatemalan Mexican. They do not like each other. Like, that is bad. It's like bad blood. Like, they don't like each other at all. Anyways, the boiling point of the trip comes on the Sunday. Sunday is the only day that we did not work the entire trip. Because we always just go to church Sunday on Santa Cecilia. And the pastor, we know him for a long time. He's a good guy. We do nothing on Sunday. It's the only day of the trip we don't work. So, we're all excited to go. At this point, Crystal hasn't been out of the room in like 5 days. Well, she went that one day. You
dropped her real name, by the way.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, that's her name, so it's fine. I got her name.
Wait, that automatically makes so much sense. The person she's like. That's such
Crystal.
That's such a fitting name.
Bro, I'm sorry. I wish I could just invite everyone else to come to Guatemala to tell about her. Anyways, on the way to the church, and we're in the van, and she asked this question. She's like, "Well, do you guys believe in?" Like once saved, always saved. It's kind of a discourse in like the Christian community where like some people believe that once you get like salvation, then no matter what you do the rest of your life, you're still like going to heaven. And then the other side of the group believes that like you can like become unsalvation, kind of like you can like get it at one point, but it's kind of fake. And then you go back to your old ways and you're never saved, whatever, right?
It depends entirely on your denomination.
What?
Why is that a bad
almost
question?
Entirely depends on your denomination.
It's not a bad question to ask. But she asked it, and we were all like, "Yeah," like we were like all in agreement that we all pretty much believe like once saved, always saved. Okay, but like so we all said that, and then she was like, "Well, what do y'all think about someone that I know that's like says he's a Christian, but he doesn't do this or do that?" And we're all thinking in our head, bro, like this lady is like she keeps talking about like not doing anything and like being a good person and all this stuff, and she has just like
Not done shit.
done everything she's talked about.
Described yourself.
And then she said she's talking about her husband. So it just got really awkward in front of her kid. Also, she's like, "Well, I'm talking about my husband because like he does this and this, and like he never like he only goes to church, but then he like cusses in the weekday, and like he never does anything. Like he never goes out and does anything. That's what she kept saying. She said he never goes out and like volunteers, and we're all thinking in our head, "Oh my Lord."
So she probably just doing this to have a leg up, like, oh, I volunteered, I went to go to volunteer.
Yeah. And I was thinking like,
I know
dude,
some guys like that.
Bro, it's bad. No, me too. And it's bad. It's bad.
Yeah.
Anyways, we get to church. The pastor does a whole entire sermon. It was good. Todd translated the whole thing. They sing for like 20 minutes straight. It's insane. A little kid sings the entire time. And at the end, he always invites all of us to come up to talk. So, of course, I always get bullied into going up there and talking, and Brad always talks. Brad is a great, phenomenal speaker. Like I said, once again, he doesn't speak much. When he does speak, his words mean a lot. He's one of those guys. But he goes up there and kills it. He talks about, he kind of answers Crystal's question in his thing, because he was talking about how, like, in his belief and what he thinks of the Bible, he thinks that salvation is a one-time thing that happens, but also the meaning of salvation is you're continuously working on it. So just because, like, me and another person both say we're saved, and I act differently than him, or he's better than me, like from a normal person standpoint, that doesn't mean that one of us isn't saved. You know what I'm saying? That just means one of us is further in our journey. That's kind of what he said. And then Cindy goes up.
That's sanctification.
Did she talk?
Yeah.
Wait, did she talk?
Sanctification is where you're
No way.
Oh, dude. Cindy goes up there, the lovely grandma. She goes up there. She does her normal spiel. I love you guys in the village. Thank you for letting us come here. It's our 11th year here. Like, we love you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then they bully me into going up there. So I go up there, and I kind of just give a little spill. And then they're like, anyone else? And I'm sitting there, like, biting my hand.
Please don't go up there, Crystal!
Dude,
Please.
she goes up there, bro.
This is a message to all my Mexicans.
God.
Dude, she goes up there on the pulpit, bro. And Todd is one of those translators that will only just translate. Like, he doesn't do anything. Like, he will just say whatever you say. Like, if you, like, unless you're, like, about to get killed, then you probably wouldn't say it. But he'll say whatever, bro. And she's up there, and she's like, I've been reading the Bible. That's what she said first. Like, and she was like, and I think, and think about it, all of our points have been like,
I couldn't fucking be there for
really
this, bro.
wholesome, bro. I literally was thinking about in the bathroom, bro. It was so bad. And she was like, a lot of times the Bible says to not judge, and she's looking right at us, like literally what Sam was saying,
does she
bro.
know that you guys hate her?
Because my friend,
She definitely knew, bro. The way you're describing how much she got on y'all's nerves,
you guys,
she
you don't
definitely
understand
knew.
how amazing the people I go with, how great, like they gave her the benefit of the doubt, even after this day, some of them. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, not me, I kind of just ignored her, and Olivia. Olivia was the main one that, like, she was only nice to her because Brad and Brandy, like, we're there. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? She's a very, like, loud person when it comes to her opinions, whatever. So, anyways, she is up there on the pulpit in front of everybody and says, the Bible says...
Oh, no, you're lagging. No, wait, you're lagging.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, but your camera's frozen.
There you go. There you go.
Is it good now? Anyways, she says, you know what, guys? In front of everybody, bro, everyone is like shaking in their boots because like we just had this entire like kind of argument in the car with her because she was disagreeing with what we asked or what she asked, and she was like, the Bible says not to judge, but if you keep reading on it, it says you can judge based off the fruits of your labor to other people that like she's making no sense, and she kept repeating herself. She was like, the Bible says we can judge.
Dude,
the Bible says we can judge, bro. She's up there preaching like hellfire. Like, yeah, you ever seen like a hellfire pastor, like one of those guys? You know what I'm saying? Like screaming. She's up there like screaming hellfire, talking about how you have to judge.
How long
your
did
other
she go up there?
Bro, I don't know how long. It felt like an hour. Like, not actually. And Todd is saying everything. And just this is following after all of us going up there saying wholesome messages, you know, saying how much like we love the village and like how we're sorry that we can't be there the whole week because we're in another village. Kind of stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like really wholesome messages. And she's up there like reversing like everything we're saying. Like pretty much. Like just going crazy on judging. And then she just gets down, bro. And I literally felt my heart sink, bro. I was like, when she stopped, I was like, thank God she stopped, bro. And then it was over. But dude,
you guys clap
that's
for her
not
anyways?
even the worst day. That's not even
Did you guys make yourself clap for her?
Yeah, we clapped a little bit. The worst.
Damn.
That's so sad.
The worst. Yeah, we had to clap a little bit. Wait, it was really sad clap. It was really sad clap. Even the Guatemalans didn't clap, and they didn't even know her that well. Because, like I said, we're in Santa Cecilia, so they don't know her at all.
Yeah.
Anyways, and she's in the hotel room the whole day. But the worst day ever, the actual tipping point of the entire trip. One day, we leave her at the hotel room after that because she had to rest her legs because they hurt. After going to church, they hurt.
Standing up and giving that speech.
Yeah, it hurt. And I'm sorry it's so long, but it's just insane. We get back to the hotel room and we've been getting our friend Todd translator. His parents own the hotel, so his mom has pretty much been bringing Crystal food to the hotel room just out of the goodness of her heart. You know what I'm saying? She's a good person.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she doesn't have to be doing that. The hotel doesn't just do that. You know what I'm saying? We get back there. Oh yeah, and another one of our group members stayed because they got sick. So that morning, her and Crystal were staying, and Crystal told me, she's like, "Hey Jackson, tell Marquita that I'm gonna check up on her every hour." And I'm in my head like, "Oh, bro, you don't have to check up on her every hour."
Mhm.
So, anyways, we get back. Marquita tells us that Crystal the entire day, bro, insane stuff, bro. Apparently they went and got lunch.
Yeah.
Bro, she bossed around the hotel employees in English. Apparently, they have like a menu because they have a restaurant in the hotel,
Yeah.
and they had mozzarella sticks on the menu. I don't know how she figured out that it was mozzarella sticks in Spanish, but she figured it out. And Todd's mom was like, "We don't have those." Apparently, she like yelled at Todd's mom, who is the wife of the mayor, who
Who
was like the
bringing
only
her
reason.
food for like free?
Yeah, for like free.
Oh,
yeah,
my.
yeah, yelling at her, complaining about how there's like not the food that she wanted. Apparently, she like flooded her like shower, and then she made him come in there and fix it.
Dude, this bitch
And-
is crazy.
Bro,
Sam, don't judge her.
and the most insane point of it all, she was smoking cigarettes in her hotel
shit.
room.
That's a huge no-no.
That's a huge no-no, bro. Anywhere in the world, that's the worst that you could do. Thankfully, the hotel people didn't see that.
Yeah.
But Marquita saw it. She didn't say anything, but she kind of like, or she told us, and then, yeah. But dude, we got back there, and Brad and Brandy had to talk to the owners of the hotel for
Oh.
like 30 minutes because they know us and they respect us, and they were literally saying that like his wife has never felt more disrespected because they're really high members of the
Yeah.
community. Like I said, like he used to be the mayor, and they own the most like best business in the entire area, so he's super respected, and so is his wife.
Mhm.
And she says that she's never felt
And
more
this
disrespected.
is Todd's mom.
And yeah, Todd's mom
Okay,
and
so
his
Todd
dad,
can
they
probably
own
just
the-
be like, "Listen, this bitch is crazy." That's not.
No, he did that. No,
Oh,
it's
okay.
good. We're good. But she said that she's never felt more disrespected by anyone in her entire life.
That's wild.
And but she says that she knows it's not us, and we're not like associated with her. But it's a bad look on us because we've been cultivating this relationship,
Mhm.
like this businessship, for like 20 years in the making. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like super embarrassing that she had to do that. And they're great people. They helped us out a lot. So she like just burnt the worst bridge, bro.
Yeah.
And Brad had to talk to her like a baby, bro. Like he had to do his dad. We call him Dad Brad when he gets into his
Yeah.
like little mood, and he made her go the rest of the days.
Damn.
Like,
Oh,
out
like to the
village.
construction site.
Yeah, he made her go to the construction site the rest.
What
of
did
the
she
days.
do? Did she work or
you guys
no?
like run
Dude,
out of
he
water?
literally sat there and went,
Yeah.
and like she like
Mhm.
actually just died the entire time. Like just did nothing. But it was really bad. The trip was great. Besides that, I mean, she wasn't there most of the time, so
Yeah.
it was fine. But when she was there, bro, it was.
Damn, bro.
That sounds
Crystal the
awful.
villain. How was
And, bro-
how was the bus ride back? Was she better on the bus
Dude,
ride back?
Dude, she just like
Still
well,
yapping?
she went back to her normal stuff, yapping, just like being really like she kept doing this thing. She
Can
like
you believe
was-
that damn Mexican woman at the hotel?
No, she wouldn't talk about that, but she kept
Oh.
saying like, look at this picture of my dog, and she would like show everyone a picture of her dog. She like went to like a whole other like personality.
What did you say about it? Was it cute?
I literally was like, I literally told her I don't believe in domesticating dogs.
No, you didn't.
That is such
I
a
swear,
Hoss thing.
I
I believe
swear,
that.
I
Hoss would
swear.
totally do that.
She was like, "Do you like my dog? Do you have any dogs?" And I was like, "It's kind of sick that you domesticate dogs." I was like, "I don't believe in
No
domesticating
way.
dogs." And then she was like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "What is domesticating?" And I was like owning pets. I don't believe in owning pets. And her entire thing is she saves animals. She's an animal rescuer. She told me that she dead ass. I don't believe her because she's a crackhead. She domesticated a deer, and she hid it from whatever corporation is over dealing with animals like that. she actually like domesticated a deer. But no, it was just like
Wow.
awkward the entire time. And she figured out I was a nurse on the way back, so she was asking me personal medical questions, and I just kept telling her
Yeah.
that she'd have to ask her doctor that.
Yeah.
She's like, you think this surgery would be a good option for me? I was like, I don't know about this surgery. Like, do you think? First of all, I've been a nurse for like 10 days, and second of all, I don't know if you needed a back surgery or not. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it was a nightmare. I've never seen a more delusional person in my entire life, and I feel bad for her son who just wants to play basketball and is kind of socially awkward. But the main reason he's socially awkward is because his mom talks from her time he talks.
Damn, dude.
I feel
Yeah,
bad
I get-
for him, bro.
I was about to say I understand why that he's socially awkward.
Like
He has to deal with that.
when she didn't go and he went, he did an awesome job. Like he was like grinding out the whole time. Like he was awkward, but he still like wanted to have conversation and stuff, bro. When she was around, he didn't say a single word. Like there's definitely maybe an abuse situation going on there. Like actually, and I don't care if whoever hears this. Like I don't know, dude. At least mental, at least some sort of. I mean, like for a kid, I know like teenagers are weird, and we were all like not like that, but like, and I know when you're around your parents, you're a little different at that age.
Yeah.
But from going to like at least trying to talk to everybody and hanging out to just not saying a single word when your mom's around, looking completely different, it's a little weird. It's a little off-putting.
Yeah. Wait, so is she not going? Is she banned from future trip?
Dude.
You guys just not gonna tell her about next year?
She did say that. She did say
Can't
that.
wait for next year, guys.
No, she looked at us. She looked at us. She looked at all of us, and she was like, "What makes y'all think I won't be back next year?"
Wait, what makes y'all think? Wait, she just randomly said, "What makes y'all
Yeah.
think?" Wait,
And I won't be back next year. Or
Why
something
did
like
someone
that.
say like, "Crystal, it was
Nothing.
nice seeing you"? Oh.
No, we didn't say nothing. She would just say like, that's kind
What'd
of
she
stuff
say
I wish
whenever?
you guys-
What did everyone look? Did everyone feel like they were about to pass out whenever she said that?
One of the girls, Mackenzie, who was like really down with her shit, was just like, because of the heat, Crystal, it's too hot here for you. And then like she like actually gave her sass. That was the only person that was really like giving her sass back. Like she did not
Yeah.
like her. That's our shout out Mackenzie.
Wait,
She's
was
our
that one of
old,
the chick that was bridesmaids?
No, this
Oh.
is we know her. She used to be a resource officer herself.
Oh.
Yeah, she goes on the trip, but
Damn.
Wait, is she was she married to a chorus teacher?
yeah, she was dating the course teacher. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't-
Yeah, they broke up though after that thing came out about how
Yeah,
he
yeah.
laundered money.
That's what I was gonna ask.
But I'm sure I did a bad job of describing her. But I wish you guys were there, like a fly on the wall, just to see how deranged this lady was. Like she must have thought that we were going on vacation. Like I guess that's what
Yeah.
she thought. But
Next year you're
yeah.
taking Gaiden. I make you
Next year
excited.
I'm
Next year,
taking
Gaiden, you get to hang out with Crystal.
I can't wait to be Crystal next year.
bro, she's not going next year. I guarantee it, bro.
I'll be Crystal. I just
Bro, I don't think you could ever do anything like that.
no, that's horrible. Although like it's really well. I'm gonna leave to go to another job, which is nice. But unfortunately, I put in my 2 weeks yesterday, so I had to work out the last 2 weeks. My the supervisor, the electrical supervisor, is
Wait, you
low
quitting
key
your
like
job?
that. Yeah, I'm going
He's
to another
moving
electrical
jobs.
place.
Oh,
Yeah.
you get a better offer?
Yeah, I'll make like $2 more, and then I'll work Monday through Thursday, and then only like necessarily like when we need to work Fridays or
Yeah.
Saturdays, we'll work them. There you go.
Mm.
Thank goodness. But my supervisor, I remember like a story was like we were going into an attic and it was like 93 degrees outside, and he was like, "It's not a big deal to me. I'm good in the heat." And I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, he was like, so you want to go like wire the stuff upstairs? Like, so let's just go ahead and get it
Mhm.
done so we don't have to come back in the morning. And he's like,
Is
"Okay."
he a vampire?
And then no, he's Mexican. He has a
Oh,
strong
the
I
way you
knew it.
talked.
That's what I knew. I felt
And then so we go into the attic. As soon as we're up there, remember this guy just said he's great in the heat. He's unstoppable. No one's better than him in the heat. It's basically what he said.
He's
He gets up in
Superman.
the attic. He's up there for about 5 minutes. He goes, "It's so fucking hot." And I was like,
damn.
"Yeah, it's pretty hot
Impressive.
up here." And then I was like, "But as long as we get this done, we'll be
Good
like,
thing you're
we'll-
good in the
we'll be
heat.
fast." Yeah, that's what I said. And then I was like, "What?" He's like, "Go grab this real fast." He's like, I don't have it." And I was like, "Oh, that's fine. I'll go grab it." And he's like, "And bring some waters, please. It's fucking hot." And I was like, "I thought you were good in the heat, brother." And he was like, "Oh man." And then he got down from the ladder, and I had to stay up there to do something else,
Yeah.
to finish something. And he was like, Remember to drink water. Take as many breaks as you need. It's very hot. He's like, very hot.
What a
Just
G.
dying.
But no, like he's been spazzing bad. Like he's like he'll gaslight you so fast and be like, man, you get your feelings hurt. Why your feelings hurt, man? I can't say
Oh,
Is
shit.
that a
that's-
long
And
time
then
work? Is that why you left?
oh,
Part of the reason?
he's like
You don't like
number
him?
2 reason now,
Damn.
dude. He's maybe number 1. He's so obnoxious. And then yeah, so like he'll be like,
Make sure
"Nah,
to get your
look,
PTO before you quit. Make sure you claim on your
I'm not
PTO.
gonna do that. The person who owns the company is my landlord.
Why not?
so
You're
that'd be an
obligated to
L.
that. That's not an L. You're obligated to those days of paid work.
Yeah,
free.
but it'd be
That's not
screwing.
bad. In my
Yeah, but I'm
contract
not gonna do
at the hospital I'm working at, they told me that if I quit, to cash my PTO days before I quit.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
they told me
I
that.
understand that, but I'm not
It's
gonna.
like
do
a
it 'cause-
bigger, way bigger company. than
Yeah, I
what
know,
you're
but you
working
earn those
for.
days. You earn those days of being off before you quit. You should do that. That's
Yeah,
not.
I feel like it's a completely different dynamic with the work that Gaiden does and the work that you do, though.
Yeah,
It's a
I feel like
small.
I
It's a
agree.
small company. It's
I feel
like
like you
like
just
I
don't
said,
do that.
my landlord owns the company. I see him. I give him a month's
Mm.
rent like every single month. It's not a very intelligent. That would not be very good to do. Because
Oh,
then
okay.
he'd just
Well,
be like,
that
oh.
changes it completely. Okay. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
think
that's what I'm saying.
bad
It's
to
not
do.
like if
Come
it
on,
was like
that's
MDI, I put in my 2 weeks. I put in a
Did you claim
vacation
your
week,
PTO?
and then immediately as soon as my first day on vacation, I was like, by the way, I put in my 2 weeks. So then like first week was like vacation, second week wasn't.
Dude, I had to
But-
sign a thing that was like, if I die, my PTO days go to someone else. Like
I did that for my
had,
brother.
Yeah. That's scary, bro.
Oh no, my
Signing
brother and
that.
I said Josh, our friend Josh, like Cruz. I'm trying to think of
Yeah.
the nickname you
Yeah.
guys
Oh,
think.
you get he gets your PTO
If
days.
Brant and I both died, he'd get $100,000.
Holy shit.
He would just get some. We were like, we're not gonna give it to our parents. I was like, we're not gonna die before them. And then it was like, who'd be funny to give it to? And we were just like, Josh.
Holy
don't tell
So
him
we were
that.
like, if
Might kill
I
you
die, then Josh gets 50,000. Or yeah, 50,000. If Brant dies, he gets 50,000. So if we both died, it'd just be like nice.
Oh my gosh, dude. Wait,
But
what
yeah.
if you so if you die, it doesn't go to Brant, and Brant dies, it doesn't go to you?
It
It just goes to Josh. That's crazy.
Yeah, we thought it'd be funny because we was like, imagine if one of us fell off a ladder and died or something. Just Josh gets $50,000 one day. He's like, oh god.
Yeah, Josh would be so hype.
Yeah. So we were always like telling people like, Josh is probably praying on our downfall and hope he died so he cashed
he died. Does he know about
$100,000. Yeah, we told him
Bro,
about it.
dude, you guys know how long it takes to get like buried here in America? It takes like a while, like to get like the whole funeral set up and everything. You know what I'm saying? In Guatemala, if you die that day, they bury you by that night.
Damn.
It's awesome.
Isn't that? And so that cause the body, like their morgues don't hold a bunch of bodies, so it would just deposit in like the bed that you died in, or like wherever you
Makes sense.
died in. So they bury people the day of. So you have to just stop whatever you're doing and go to a funeral if your like family member dies. Isn't that insane?
Yeah.
That's insane.
I guess that's probably how it should be. I guess.
Do you guys want to talk about your Cage the Elephant concert? We have like 17 minutes, or like 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, me and Sam did go to Cage the Elephant concert, and it was fucking awesome. Sam's second ever concert.
Was it the best concert you've ever been to? Cage is pretty
I was
good.
gonna ask Sam that. Sam, what do you think? I've taken Sam to both of his concerts, and first one's Lumineers. This one is Lumineers opened by Shaky Graves. This one is Cage the Elephant by Young the Giant.
Tough to say which one was better. Damn, that's tough. Put me on the spot. Honestly,
Rate him out of 10.
I think Lumineers was better live than Cage.
Sound wise?
Sound wise, yeah. They're better live performers, but that's not to say Cage isn't good live either. It's just if I had to compare the
They
two,
were
I'd say
awesome.
Lumineers are on another level live. Like it's literally everything they sang was identical to what it sounds like when you listen to it on your phone. Whereas Cage, it was a little different.
Mm-hmm. Not in a bad way, but different.
Concert as a whole, Lumineers blew out Cage the Elephant.
Damn! Why, just vibes?
Vibes, yeah,
That
I'd say
sounds better.
vibes. There were some weird vibes going into the concert, kind of killed things.
Whoa! Tell me about this. I want to hear about this.
It's just Anthony. That's all. Like just the whole, all of that
Oh, I see what
Yeah.
you're doing.
with, So
Wait, with what? No, actually, I deadass don't know about Cage the Elephant going into it. Anthony, our friend Anthony, what was the drop?
yeah,
how
not
he
walking
drove
in.
separate?
I meant just like the whole like everyone being all promiscuous and fucking like not promiscuous. That's a bad word. Everyone just being very like secretive about everything, like
It was weird. I
plans
was
and
the only
stuff.
person that
Oh.
was not
Like
doing
like
that
just
besides
like
him.
so we scheduled for this concert like months ago, and then a week leading into it, a couple people were like, I'm not going now or whatever for whatever reasons, and then like there was all these different side plots and
Oh yeah,
plans,
we can sort of
and
talk about that.
I'm not gonna lie, like I was a part of one of them, but like just the
Yeah.
whole, like, it didn't feel like we were all going as a group of friends after it was all said and done.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so like even though we were there and we all enjoyed it together, it just wasn't the same vibe as Lumineers. Like Lumineers, we felt as one the entire
We got
time. At
dropped
least
off
me,
Luminaires.
personally.
Yeah.
Was it the same group
Yeah.
at both concerts too?
Uh,
Mhm.
Anthony wasn't at Lumineers.
Besides Isabella and Anthony.
Yeah,
Damn.
and we did have Randy at
So
the
what would you
last.
rate Lumineers? Wait, Randy was at Cage?
No,
No,
Lumineers.
Randy was at
Oh,
Luminaires.
I mean, yeah, Randy's a beast. He definitely.
I don't know. I mean, I've only been to 2 concerts, so I
So
mean, I have a small
Lumineers would be
sample
the
size,
10?
but I guess if I had to give out a 10, it'd go to Lumineers, and
Dude.
then I'd give Cage like an 8.5,
Oh, okay, that's not even that bad.
For someone that's been to a lot of concerts,
all
bro,
around, at least.
for someone that's been to a lot of concerts, bro, Cage did it, and they did it in a great way. So they did it from the best, like, casual fan perspective. I would say, like, I've listened to all their albums a lot. I don't know if I'm casual. I'm probably, like, in the middle of the pack. I'm not, like, a super fan, and I'm not, like, a casual. Like, it comes to Cage the Elephant, bro. As someone who's me, or even a casual, they just played, like, their Eras tour. Because they've been making music since 2009, so they have a lot of music. They
Mhm.
played just, like, the top 3 songs from every album. Instead of their new album that they're touring. And I was kind of scared because their new album is like my least favorite album they've ever made. Their
Yeah.
newest one. So they only played 2 songs from their new album. They played their like top 3 songs from like every single album. So that was like
That makes sense. I'm surprised more concerts aren't like
that
that.
was they are like that sometimes, but that was like the best thing you could possibly ask for as like a normal listener. That was
Yeah,
the best thing, and it was the best opener that I've ever seen.
Yeah, the
And I'm like,
openers were better.
Do you know
than
Gaden's
Lumineers.
connection to the opener?
Oh
Sam,
yeah, so Young the Giant,
dude, talk Sam this.
a guy at my old church who I talked to like when I say I go to a church group on Thursdays, I go to his house.
Yeah,
This guy who's been playing guitar for like 25 years, he was a part of Young the Giant when they were a band called the Jakes, and he lives
Oh,
in
shit.
California,
Insane?
and he knows all of
crazy.
them. Like he said, he went to a concert and then he like got to see them all back. He was hanging out with all of them for like
that's
a
awesome.
couple hours, and he said like he was like I pointed out one of them. He's like, oh yeah, that's so and so, and I was like, oh yeah, like he knows like all their names, and he's like he was friends with all of them. He just stopped playing guitar.
Damn,
when
so he could be a
he
part
was
of
in that
Young the Giant.
band. Yeah, he was in that band before they were Young
their
the Giant.
guitarist is insane.
Crazy.
And then he just like sold pretty much like all his guitar stuff except for like a couple of guitars, but he sold like all his main equipment and just stopped playing guitar for like 5 years.
Bro,
And then they
sold-
went and like I guess like got bigger, and he like moved to North Carolina. By that point, he had been gone. But he knows all of them.
Bro, they rocked almost as hard as Cage the Elephant. They went insane. They were so
very
good.
good.
As an
Very good.
opener, bro, best opener I've ever seen. It was insane.
I got mistaken for Mr. Beast at the concession stand
That did happen.
at the
Your
concert.
Steak in for Mr. Beast.
I got mistaken.
Oh,
He
what?
was Mr. B's.
Yeah, they
Ew.
dead ass. One of the people at the concession stand, like taking orders, they dead ass thought I was Mr. Beast for
How
like
old were they?
30, probably.
Oh,
30s.
that makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, but they like dead ass did, and I was like, no.
It's the beer.
weird.
That's what it is. It's your 5 o'clock
Is that
shadow right
Jimmy?
now.
Yeah, I guess.
That's a crazy one. What the hell?
But still, you don't have
whatever.
the same hair color.
No. I guess
mean,
with the
I don't know
lighting,
anything
it
else
was a
about
little
it, but-
darker.
Isn't Mr. Beast
a little
also
darker
like
out.
6'6"? I guess they
No,
probably
he's
don't know that though.
he's 6'4".
Oh.
So basically, me, 2
Basically.
inches more.
Yeah.
But yeah,
He is the
Yeah,
same.
But
person.
Cage was
Cage
vibing
was
with?
insane.
Everyone
It
getting
was-
slammed.
I mean, not me. I
For the most
drove.
part.
I drank just enough, dude. The beers are way too expensive there.
They're like
I regretted
$20.
buying shit.
$20.
For a
Yeah,
tall
for
boy.
one. For
For
one.
a tall boy.
Can you bring
That's
shit
like-
in?
No, I mean,
No.
probably, but you'd be hard pressed to.
You can bring marijuana in.
What?
Yeah, which
Oh.
is so stupid.
So you told me I couldn't sneak in like 2 bootleggers in my pants.
No, you
No,
could.
you probably could.
Yeah. Wait, why? They just bag check? Was that why?
They bag check. Yeah,
Metal
they
detectors
bag
and shit.
check and metal detector. That's it. They don't pat you down. No, I've been to concerts where they pat you down though, but it's never like that crazy of a pat down. You could definitely hide it in your groin.
So, Hoss, what do
Yeah.
you rate Caged Elephant out of 10?
Well, there was like my least favorite concert moment of all time there
What?
that happened. I ran into my dad.
Oh yeah, we
It
forgot
was
to bring
mad
that up.
awkward. Yeah, it was mad
Yeah.
awkward. So I saw my dad there, and I had to talk to him, and it was so awkward.
Why?
So I haven't
Was
talked-
everyone just around watching the conversation?
Yeah,
Ah!
and I just saw him, and I haven't talked to him since Christmas. That may have also precipitated like this awkwardness.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into it, but it was just weird. And I mean, his
Yeah.
wife, it's common knowledge that she's like way closer to our age than his age.
Yeah.
So I guess she likes Caged Elephant, which makes sense why they would go. Because like I said, she's years and years younger closer to our age than his age. So
Wait, what was the
yeah.
combo like? You really don't want to talk about
It was just like,
hey.
didn't know you were going here, and I was like, oh yeah, I didn't know you guys would be here either. And then like, he like shook my hand. It was just weird. Bro.
All right,
and then
see y'all.
and then I was like, well, we got to get. And I do the segment when I get like awkward or whatever,
I know.
and I itch my head.
Oh no, I do know. I know Hoss tells like that.
No, yeah, I itch my head a lot when I get awkward, and every word, bro, I would say, I would just do it, and I felt myself doing it, and I got annoyed that I was doing it, but I didn't want to be like awkward. Like everyone's behind me, and they're like kind of saying, "Hey, like Sack, who knows some kind of," and like everyone that's met him before, they
Is he
knew that
know
I was feeling weird. Yeah, and Isabella
Oh.
was like, "Hey," but she like went to the bathroom, so she got in there late, so everyone was like, "Hey," and that's like what they were saying, like, "How you doing?" And I just like. Every word, bro, I was just like this, and I was like, I can't stop doing it, bro. It was so awkward. But anyways, I was just like, hey, well, we're in the lawn, so we gotta get our good seats. Bye.
Yeah, I can't believe none of them saved you, bro. I would have saved you if I was there. I'd been like,
I
dude,
didn't
we gotta
say
get to
hate
the we gotta get to the lawn.
Yeah, bro. It was.
I didn't
It
tell him
wasn't.
hi. I stared through his soul.
But dude, it was the most awkward moment I think I've ever had in my entire life. But it's all right.
But dude, that's not even the big reason why it was awkward. I mean, you showed me, remember? Text?
Yeah, that is bad. Yeah, I guess I should tell the podcast more information. As soon as we left, I was like, well, guys, you would understand why this is so bad if you just saw my last text from him, and then like 1
It was
week
recent.
ago,
Yeah.
this was like 1 week ago. I didn't respond. I don't want to get into it again on the podcast, but it was just like, would love to reconnect, and that's like the last message. But it's a lot of reasons. But blah blah blah. But anyways, that's like the last message. So it was just like even worse. I was thinking about that message.
Oh yeah, that's
I
pretty
showed
bad.
everyone there, and they were like,
Yeah, that's tough.
yeah. So it was weird. But the concert itself, I give it. Dude, the opener makes it so much better because
I
I've
need to
been
listen
so
to them. I need to listen to
Yeah,
them.
but
I don't know
the
who it is.
opener would be higher up on my
Young and Giant's
level.
good. They got some good
Hoss,
music.
but it was just so damn hot during all of
Honestly,
that it dropped the score.
So it
My
wasn't
favorite.
in my favorite venue. The venue score, I like the pavilion. It's all right. The venue score is like a 5. I think Caged Elephant performed at like an 8.5,
Yeah.
and the opener was like a 10. So I'd probably give it like a 7.5 or 8 out of 10 in together because the opener makes it crazy. But like the venue, the pavilion's all right. If you're going to go to a concert, it's a right place to go to a concert. But it's nothing like the other venues I went to.
Did you ever figure out? Because one of the side options was because they needed 2 cars now because Hoss couldn't get like a big car.
Well, no, I just didn't want to get into it because it was so annoying.
Oh, you want to know what the
I want to
plan
know
was?
what the I want to know what the
Oh, yeah, he told me.
secret thing Anthony.
Oh,
got.
yeah.
He told me. He finally told me once we walked in.
What?
So apparently you sold heavy because you were like memeing also.
I sold.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Well,
whoa.
You
Let's
even
lay out
admitted.
hella context.
You admitted it to me when you said that you were like trolling him kind of too, while
Yeah,
also
I
trying to
was.
get him to give you your ticket. So that was part of it. But also Liz offered to pay for all his beer and drinks if he drove. And then the craziest part is,
He didn't
Rack
drive
then
home.
got told about the plan, and Rack's like, "Oh well, if you want, I'll drive us home if you let me drive your car." So Anthony just had to drive to the concert, and that was it. And then he got all alcohol for free and didn't have to drive home either. So he was able to get slammed also.
Oh.
Crazy, dude.
So that's why he ended up doing it, because Rack was like, I guess he just didn't want to drink really and figured
Yeah.
he could bum some beer off of everyone. When like Liz, like she normally typically like lets people try her drink or like doesn't finish it. So like That's honestly a good strategy if you think about it. So
Yeah. Anthony
And
was
flying horse.
originally just gonna ride with me. Did you hear the other plan that was originally gonna happen? Originally,
Yeah,
they needed two
I
cars.
told
I
him.
was gonna drive. Sam was gonna pay for all my gas, and then Sack and Anthony were gonna split my ticket. So I was gonna get to go for completely free, and that was what. But
Oh, yeah,
Anthony
that was
hated
another
me.
reason.
Insane, yeah.
That was
Anthony-
another reason. He said that was
Yeah.
reason number one. He was
Yeah.
like, I was protecting Rack, you, and me from getting fucking chinced out of our money.
Chintz? What do you mean chintz?
I mean, I don't know. That's just what he said.
He's
Bro,
so
he-
retarded. He literally
didn't-
got like the same more of a deal.
Yeah,
You didn't even want to go to the concert, bro.
I know. No, I literally told this to Rack and Sam. Did I not at the golf course?
Yeah.
Sorry if podcast listeners confused. Anthony was like not even wanting to go.
He's one of our
And
friends that wants to
so
go.
I was gonna just get his ticket and then drive them if I got something in return, which was just my gas getting paid for pretty much. But I literally told them like Anthony is like super petty towards me especially. So I literally told them like, listen guys, if Anthony figures out that I am getting the ticket for free and getting the like gas paid for, he's gonna want to go all of a sudden, just so I don't want to go, just so I don't get to
Yeah.
go. And it literally happened like that in the group chat. As soon
Yeah.
as he figured out that I was getting all that, he was like, I can't let this fucking happen, and then made that side plot.
Yeah,
That
and
was
then
just
the
crazy.
entire time during the concert, he was just like spaced out, like to
Bro,
the max.
yeah,
Like,
he was
dude did
fucking
not
up.
look like he did not look like he was having fun at all.
Nah.
I believe it.
I was like freaking out after every song, bro. Like I hear the first like chord, I know it like immediately. Like, oh my god, that's Telescope, first chord.
Yeah.
And then like look over Anthony, and he's sitting there like holding his beer like this. I just like
Yeah.
looking like mouth open, just looking like to the
Yeah.
concert. Like
He
and
laid
I'm
down
sitting
for
there-
half of it.
Dude, it was the craziest like moment of like,
Bro,
oh my
simple
god,
stuff.
bro. It's crazy how different things are when you're like a fan of them compared to someone who just doesn't care at all. It was like it was
Yeah.
crazy. Because like literally in my head, I'm like, oh my god, I waited my entire life to hear this song live. Like Cigarette Daydream started playing. I was
Oh,
like
that'd
getting
be
so
crazy.
high.
Yeah.
And I look
that
over
song's
Anthony, and he's just like mouth wide open catching flies. And I'm like,
Yeah,
it's
lights are on,
crazy
no
to
one's
me
home.
that my brain is like max happiness, and Anthony's just mouth
Yeah.
open, no one's home. Yeah. It's
All
crazy
right.
how that
Well, we're at an hour, so I'll give out the Twitter shout
Time for the Twitter shout out.
If you want to be
The Twitter.
shouted out at the next episode of HadsChat at the end, retweet this episode 66, I think I said, on my Twitter
so.
at Cam Hatchin. And if you retweet it before the next episode, we will shout you out. Shout outs for this one is Cliff and Josh Hartzler.
Hey.
Wow. Classic.
Tweet.
If you really want to support the
Classic.
pod, there's a link in the description.
Or you can just retweet.
And that's it.
Peace out.
Bye.
Nice.